Litigation can be a stressful and resource-intensive endeavor. Most lawsuits take years, not months, to play out. Before you file your lawsuit, you need to understand who you'll be tangling with. I think it is also very important to find out if the potential defendants have assets, because if you win or obtain a judgment, you need to know if they will have the means to pay. Hi, this is Tim Santoni. I've been a private investigator for over 20 years, and my company specializes in asset research investigations. I want to share a few things that a pre-litigation investigation can uncover and document to help you. First, you want to profile the parties involved. The parties are often individuals and people that own businesses, so you need to look at both. You want to understand if they have the resources to fight. Are they highly litigious? What law firms do they hire to represent them? What kind of assets will they have behind them to fight? You need to know. Then you want to look at tangible assets that the potential litigants own. Specifically, you want to document ownership of real property. This is important because if the parties transfer real property during litigation, you can argue that there was a fraudulent conveyance. A fraudulent conveyance, in simple terms, is an unlawful transfer or concealment of property to avoid paying an award from a lawsuit. The statute applies when a lawsuit is pending, even before a court orders a party to pay out on a judgment. If you start with a search for civil litigation on the potential litigants in both state and federal court, you can determine how litigious they are. You also see if there are other pending lawsuits that could result in judgments against the parties. Next, you want to look at criminal records and see if there are crimes of moral turpitude that could or would impeach the credibility of a party in your case. Digging into a business or corporate entity is important if you have a contract or dispute that lists the business as the sole party responsible. You need to see if you can pierce the corporate veil and assert an alter ego theory. Alter ego theory is a legal doctrine where the court finds that a corporation lacks a separate identity from an individual or shareholder. If you can make the alter ego theory stick, you can then pursue the individual owner and their assets. There's so much information that can be uncovered before the lawsuit that can help with strategy and decision making. The bottom line is you won't know what's out there and how it will help your case until you have a thorough investigation conducted. We have even handled cases where a social media investigation revealed a pretty basic piece of lifestyle information that was used by our client to attack the credibility of a defendant in a deposition. If your attorney has a thorough investigation report on all potential defendants before filing, they will be able to provide more strategic litigation advice, and it opens up more opportunities to collect should you win. I talk with so many clients after a judgment is awarded by a court, and it's clear that no investigation was conducted before or during the litigation. The likelihood of collecting post-judgment decreases because the company can go out of business and the owner might be protected. Don't let this happen. Document the information and assets so that you have the upper hand and optimize your chances of winning and collecting in litigation. Remember, before you litigate, investigate. Thanks.